Grand Rising, YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. But remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So I'm recording this message on the 28th of December 2025. But regardless of when you hear this message, my messages are timeless, and I believe it's when you're most needing to hear the message. But this message is coming in as a part 2 to a message which I've just uploaded. Strong telepathy energy, very specific energy. I'm connecting with an energy. This could be an Aries energy, but regardless of the sign, it's just an energy that someone's possessing right now in regards to taking some leap of faith forward, letting go and releasing some type of challenges, releasing some type of themselves from some type of a commitment here. Whatever this is, it hasn't been a soulful journey, in the energy of we're souls living a human experience. This is not being very soulful for whosoever I'm connecting with here. The song that was coming through prior to pressing recording part 1, I can't remember the name of the song now, but it's in the first part, and the song speaks about if they was ever to fall in love again, it would be with a friend. If they was ever to fall in love again, it would be with a lady like you. It was in that energy. It's like I'm picking up on the energy of someone giving up on true love here, an energy that within their conscious they know is true love, is genuine, but there's someone here who's putting everything behind them. True love, a karmic cycle also, and taking a leap of faith forward into this energy of the unknown, following a divine guidance, seeing things from a higher perspective here. I feel like whosoever this is I'm connecting with in this telepathic energy, it's like there's no indication, there's no signs. There's no signs or no synchronicities that they may be seeing, or they may be seeing some type of synchronicities, but no actual indication that there's forgiveness here. There may have been some type of conflict, disagreement. There's one card that refers to, in regards to love can heal all things. It wasn't exact words, but more or less. But someone's had no indication that a situation can be healed here. But nevertheless, whosoever is in this energy is taking this leap of faith, releasing all of this, letting it go, center of this message and the heart of the matter, because something don't feel great. Someone's in this energy of a maze. Someone's trying to, it's almost like an energy of desperately trying to communicate with somebody through some type of sexual energy, through some type of music, sound, telepathy. It's this kind of an energy of someone's giving up. I'm hearing a song right now and it says something like, I'm giving up on you, in this energy of wanting to rekindle. But this energy of rekindle is now within this energy of this message of part 2 is giving me more so of an energy of a comfort zone. It's falling into this energy of a past life activation. It could just be that this is a karmic cycle that someone's going through. Some type of an attachment that someone is now releasing in this energy of commitment. Someone's realizing the soul contract that they're moving away from and moving towards, depending on how you're resonating with the energy of this message. But there's definitely this energy of unspoken truth. the card that came through behind all of this is honest. But on that card of honest, there's a padlock or a keyhole on the throat. Let's just show the card. So this is the card I'm referring to, where someone is needing to be honest in regards to their feelings here. Or this is what someone's asking of you, you know. I'm hearing it takes two. It's within this energy of responsibility. This is something new. This is the beginning of something new. For whosoever this is I'm connecting with. It takes two. This is card number 20. But the throat chakra card is here. It's blocked off. So there may not be no actual communication within the physical, but there's definitely some type of a telepathic communication going on here. So let's see, I'm just going to pull some tarot and some oracle within the energy of this message. And we've got the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is this energy of walking away. I'm hearing reconnecting. So let's just see in regards to the energy of this message. I'm going to start from the past life activation. I'm going to clarify those energies first. So, 3 of Swords. Repairing a broken heart. Tell me more about this energy, past life activation. And this is the energy of 3. The numerology I was picking up on in part 1 was 1313 and 1303. So we've got this energy of 3 that's coming through the magicians at the bottom of the deck. So let's see, tell me more about the energy. And that's the 5 of Cups that kind of flew over into this energy of the violet flame. And I wanted to read this energy out because I feel like whosoever I'm connecting with in the energy of this message, this is the telepathic communication line that you're connecting through the violet flame. Card number 44, 4, you know. But this is the 5 of Cups that's fallen over into this energy of emotion and the violet flame. You're feeling somebody's emotions. I'm connecting to an empath here. You're feeling someone's emotions from a distance. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of this past life activation. What's the most important message? 2 cards want to come through, and we've got the energy of the Lovers. And the 10 of Swords. So we've got Gemini energy. Again, it takes 2. There's 2 energies within this Lovers card in regards to making some type of a choice, a decision. Forgiveness for some type of betrayal here. Crossing someone's boundaries, you know, overstepping the mark is what I'm hearing. In regards for this rekindle, this reconciliation. Someone's wondering whether a situation can be forgiven here. This is going round in somebody's mind, you know. More than. There's 13 swords here. 14 if I count the one within the Lovers. Archangel Michael. I'm hearing Archangel Shamal. So let's see, in regard to the energy of this message. Center of this message is the reassurance of the white light. Tell me more about this energy. For those that I'm connecting with. Somebody wants to come out of this conflict. They may, like I said, there was in the past, this is the after tarot. So in the past, there may have been some kind of conflict, some type of chaos, some type of hostility, some type of challenges, you know. Somebody may have read the signals wrong. It's falling into this energy of forgiveness. It's here in the reverse. This energy of the 5 of Wands. So let's get another card in regards to this energy. Let's get one more card. direction. This is now bringing me back to the bottom of the deck of the major arcana energy behind the this tower Scorpio energy. There's Leo energy, which is the strength. There's also the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever this is, this karmic cycle, it's been hard on somebody, you know. It tested their willpower. With will being here, it tested their strength in regards to this energy, you know. And now we've got the Chariot here, but the Chariot is at the bottom of the deck in the reverse behind all of this. Unclear of a direction to go in, you know, is the energy that's coming through here. Unclear of whether they can come forward to make some type of an apology, or even if an apology will be accepted. Taking responsibility for their part to play is the energy I'm picking up on. Someone knows that they may have overstepped a mark and crossed a boundary here. In this energy of the Moon card, which is here neither in the reverse nor the upright, behind this, those that's in the energy of the Fool, taking this leap of faith, trusting in the divine. Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. This is a happiness. This is the ultimate happiness, happy family. Giving something one more try, you know. Something may have been too much to handle. Somebody was in their head in regards to this Eight of Swords is behind that. But somebody's getting help. In the traditional Eight of Swords is energy. There's only one person within around that's surrounded by the Eight Swords. But within this tarot deck, there's an individual here. There's somebody who's come in to help. Somebody clear their mind, you know. Somebody who I'm connecting with may be getting some type of support here in order to clear their mind, free themselves from some type of an imprisonment, some type of confusion. Also picking up on the energy of grief, masculine energy. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, I want to clarify the energy of trust the higher plan for those that I'm connecting with. Trust the higher plan. Something is being made fair, you know. Adjustments is the energy I'm picking up on is being made. This is a part of your soul contract is what I'm picking up on here. I'm hearing giving and receiving. Let's see, tell me more about this energy of trust the higher plan for those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of this message. That's the King of Swords that's in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune, which is in the upright, which is good energy. There's a moving forward, you know. This is destiny. Trust the higher plan. Somebody may not be seeing something in that way right now. I'm connecting here with a, could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Eight of Swords. This is somebody is not thinking with a clear mind right now, is what I want to say. Because of all of the past life activation energies, the past life hurts, you know, betrayals. Someone may be finding it hard to even trust an individual to step in, to help with some type of a decision that they know that they're having to make for themselves, you know, is the energy I'm picking up on here. This is, whatever this is that's causing somebody this spiritual dehydration. This is something that somebody has to kind of figure out in their own time. This is somebody's destiny. Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. And behind the Queen of Pentacles is the energy of temperance, patience. I'm now hearing a song, women have patience. The Fool card wants to show itself now. Someone's actually taken that leap of faith. Someone hasn't fully taken that leap yet, but in this deck they have. But prior to that, there's a Two of Cups. There's a coming together. There's a partnership. My ears are ringing. So let's see in regards to the energy of this message. Check. 8 of Cups. A walking away energy here. Why is the 8 of Cups here? I wasn't going to clarify the 8 of Cups, but let's see why is the 8 of Cups here in regards to the energy of this message. Walking away from this conflict and bringing an equal give and take, a balance. You know, someone's can't walk away from the signs and the synchronicities. I'm seeing this image of whosoever's in the background here wearing this red. They're the one that's bringing this fairness to a situation. Cherishing what it is that they have. Protect your relationships well. Something is deep rooted here. This for me feels like a soul contracted connection. The World card, closure. So let's see in regards to this energy of this message. Why is this energy of let go here? Show me this energy of let go. What's being let go of in this? Focus on what's going to make you happy. Focus on true love. You know? This is it, giving me the energy of what you give thought to is what's going to manifest within your life. 3 of Cups is energy, what you give thought to. This is an energy of celebrations, community are coming together, you know. I'm now seeing 11 Cups. Something about 81 may be significant, or 86 may be significant. This could be age or year. So let's see in regards to this energy. Why is the 3 of Cups here? It's like this energy of someone's letting go of the party life, you know, or that's a request. I'm hearing that's a request. Someone may be letting go of this energy, of this party life, in order to focus more so on priorities, love, work, you know, whatever these 8 symbols, pentacles may represent. Whatever this is that's going to make you happy. Exactly, whatever it is that's going to make you happy, whatever, you know, this is the energy of beginning something new. Again, in this energy of the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles is a coming together, a collaboration. I pay attention that it's here neither in the reverse nor the upright. I feel like there's a blockage. It's like how to start. It's giving me that energy. It's covering the pentacles that's already below, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4 pentacles. What someone already has. There's something that's already, there's a particular foundation that someone has that they can hold on to. But there's more that somebody wants, you know. But it takes 2, I'm hearing. Again, it takes 2. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the 8 of Cups. So that's the energy of the 8 of Cups here, for those that I'm connecting with. Something isn't over here. This is the Death card, the card of transformation, change. It's falling into the energy of the 5 of Wands, which is here in the reverse. Somebody went through an experience which wasn't a soulful experience, you know. Very much a human experience. It's giving me this energy of grief and loss. But when I do see the Death card moving away from that energy, it's showing me that something here is not completely over. Whatever this conflict was, I'm picking up on it. It was more so of an inner conflict which projected outwardly, but it's not something that can't be mended, even though somebody may have walked away through grief, through hurt, you know. But there's some type of bringing a balance here, some type of a forgiveness is here. But let's see, what's indication here? I'm hearing bounce back. 6 of Swords, that represents peace. Someone's peace is being disturbed here. You know, wherever someone hasn't got no peace because they've got no answers, is an energy I'm picking up on from the 6 to the 5. You know, someone's going through this energy of this mental maze because of some Three of Swords that may have taken place. So let's see, why is this energy of forgiveness here? Show me this energy of forgiveness. That's what someone wants to focus on right now. This Empress's energy. Someone's wanting forgiveness from this Empress, or this could be the Empress that's wanting forgiveness here. That's what someone wants to focus on, you know. Self-love energy also. This could have been, someone knows that this Empress is part of their destiny. Someone knows that this Empress is somebody who they're meant to be working with. Why is the Empress here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this message? King of Pentacles is here, falling into this energy of this maze. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Libra also. Why is the energy of this King of Pentacles here? Virgo energy. There's something that someone's coming to some type of a realization about, you know. I'm actually seeing someone being chased now in the maze. I'm being brought back to a dream that I had a few years ago. Tiger energy, Tigress energy, Tigress energy. Tell me more, why is the energy of the moon here? Neither in the reverse nor the upright. Five of Swords. Someone is not aware of some type of manipulative, I want to say, games. Mind games. Someone wanted to win something at all cost here. I feel like that's the reason why something couldn't come together. Why someone didn't have peace within a situation. I'm hearing there's more to the story than meets the eye. What the eye don't see, the heart don't weep. This is the energy it came through in the previous message. The seeing card is here in the reverse. What the eye don't see, the heart won't weep. But someone is asking for forgiveness. There's some type of honesty that hasn't been spoken. King of Swords in the reverse, when I look at it right now, is a manipulative energy. Someone that will play the most mind games, you know, karmic energy, past life activation, without even realizing the connection that they have. Someone came in one way to cause heartache and pain, but I'm picking up on an emotional connection that's taking place here, you know. I'm picking up on this energy of love in unexpected places. Someone's holding on to something though. Someone's holding on to some type of grudge that may have taken place. Why someone's in this energy of the Eight of Cups. Why is this energy here of the moon in this energy of the Five of Swords? It's like the energy of someone was directly trying to keep this Empress down. I knew it had something to do with the Empress again. It's falling directly in the Empress's energy. Someone tried to cause some type of an imbalance, some type of an injustice, even though this is not the justice card. But there's some type of meddling is what I want to say. Some type of manipulation. Sagittarius is energy with Temperance here. In your Wheel of Fortune. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Page of Swords. This is someone who's looking in on you. How it is that you're, you know, within a community here. Someone's doing some type of research, studying. Study is the card that came through. It's giving me monitoring, fly energy. Someone's sending somebody in to spy on what it is that you're focusing on. Who it is that you're working with. Why is the Page of Swords here in regards to the energy of this message? Emperor energy. I was going to say you could share a child with this person, but there's definitely some type of a connection here. We've got the Empress and the Emperor out. Both in a energy of not in their full power. You know, the Empress is fully here in the reverse. Nevertheless, there's an Empress here. There's also an Emperor here, neither in the reverse nor the upright. I feel like someone's looking into this energy. This is a Virgo energy. This is Aries energy. I see someone self-reflecting on their ways. Someone's wanting to walk away from a particular way, a way that was in this self-sabotaging way. It wasn't bringing nobody any peace, no satisfaction. You know, losing things all around them is an energy I'm picking up on. But there's something that they want to hold on to here. So let's see, tell me more about the energy of the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? In regards to the energy of this message for those that I'm resonating with. Someone's trying to avoid something that they may be seeing in the dark, in their subconscious. You know, why is the energy of the Tower here? Could be connecting with a Scorpio. Someone's trying to avoid something from coming out into the open. Something that's hidden in the dark, in the subconscious, in the moon. Something may have taken place during the moon time, you know. This could have been something to do with some type of commitment energy here. This could have been something to do with something sexual here. I pay attention, that's the cards that came through in part 1, right at the beginning of this message. Why is this energy here of the Knight of Wands? This is somebody that was coming in. It's giving me this energy of not for a long, you know, not for a long time. Not for a long time, but for a fun time type energy that's saying. But something didn't see something coming. Somebody didn't realize that something was going to be illuminated so much. Something was going to be, I'm hearing, so vibrant. The connection was just, something feels different here, you know. That's what I'm picking up on. Someone didn't expect something to go the way how it did, with the King of Swords in the reverse. Someone didn't realize that they would actually feel a particular way because of the Three of Swords. Let's see, tell me more about this energy of the King of Swords in regards to the energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with. Piscean energy. Someone's had a change of perception, you know. Someone went in with one way of a plan and they're now stuck in this energy of a maze. Someone's trying to chase them down, you know, to make some type of an offer. I'm picking up on this energy of, from one of my cards in my deck, and it says unfinished business. But someone doesn't want to go ahead with this unfinished business energy is what I'm picking up on here for someone. Something is taking a turn here. Someone's caught feelings is what I'm picking up on, even though I can't see any cups apart from confusion, illusions. Behind that is wish fulfillments. From the 7 is the 2 of Cups, which is the card of partnerships. That's the only thing missing from this confusion to this wish fulfillment. That someone's trying to manifest, someone's trying to figure something out, but they've got no indication that they're going to be forgiven if this comes out into the open is what I'm picking up on here. Someone's trying to avoid something being brought to the surface. In this energy of the 5 of Pentacles, you know, someone may be avoiding being left out in the cold, being rejected. Someone's trying to avoid this abandonment energy. Page of Swords, you know. Why is the 5 of Swords here in this energy? Five of Pentacles. Some type of a message may be coming in, and somebody's in their minds, in two minds, whether to send this message. You know, whether someone may perceive this message as good news or not. You know, I'm also hearing, do you want to hear the good news or the bad news? But I'm hearing someone wants to tell you how amazing you are, is what I'm hearing in this energy of the sun. The Queen of Wands, Sagittarius is energy, Leo, Aries is energy. This is somebody who's up at night contemplating whether to come in, you know, to bring some type of peace. And I'm hearing right now, how can you bring peace to where there's no peace? Whosoever's in this energy of the Knight of Wands, racing to come in. Through fear of being left out in the cold, rejected, is what I'm picking up on here. If the truth ever comes out, is what I'm hearing. Justice. This could well be some type of a legal situation that's closing up here, or this could involve a Libra energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Nine of... Tell me more about this energy of the Nine of Swords. I'm picking up on this energy of you helping somebody and you don't even realize who it is that you're helping. You know, wish fulfillment is here, is falling into this energy. My ears are ringing. Wish is falling into this energy here of the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles who's in this maze. I feel like this King of Pentacles is a chaser, you know. And when I say chaser, I'm now seeing alcohol, some type of dehydration, codependency, some type of drinking and driving energy. I'm also picking up on it in regards and around some type of sexual encounter here. No sound. I'm picking up on no sound within a vehicle. I'm in someone's vehicle right now. Could well be this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy. I'm seeing a chase right now. My ears are ringing. I'm hearing slow down. Why is the energy of the Eight of Swords here in regards to the energy of this message? This message is kind of getting deep, and that card came through here. You know, someone didn't realize how deep something was actually going to get. You know, something that someone may have observed. But the cards that just came through is the Four of Wands. This is to do with the home. Somebody may have been asked to leave the home, left out in the cold, you know, I'm hearing to leave. This is what somebody wanted to avoid. But it's put somebody now into this energy of the King of Cups, neither in the reverse nor the upright, wanting to send some type of a message, some type of an energy of a shift of a focus here, you know. I'm now being drawn to the energy of Pisces, the Hangman energy, in this energy of the Ten of Wands. This is someone who's focused, you know. Someone's got a lot of things that they're needing to clear up after, but they've got this determination, this passion, this wand in their hand. I'm now being drawn to the Queen of Wands. Someone's perception is, it may be changed here in regards to a Queen of Wands. I'm kind of being drawn to read this energy. The Violet Flame. This is the energy that I feel that you and another is being connected by right now. So the Violet Flame reads, the Violet Flame is an expression of the seventh ray of ritual, order and ceremony. The Violet Flame and the seventh ray are a stream of energy flowing from the creative center of the universe. This energy simulates evolution into new forms and the balance of letting go of the past without dismissing what has held value. Rise honoring of ancient wisdom and beneficial traditions, differentiated from outmoded forms. Allow the soul to work towards birthing a new world order with wisdom. The energy is radical and respectful. It is freedom and it is responsibility to the greater good of all beings. When the energy of the seventh ray infuses your soul, a new way is being birthed, bringing with it a vitalized experience of, of freedom, choice, and creativity. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony, and ritual for healing purposes. The violet flame is a spiritual manifestation of high frequency, violet light. The archangel Zadkiel and ascended masters surround this light with which transmutes energy from lower to higher frequency, functioning as a spiritual cleansing against that liberates lower dimensional energies into more loving, open, and free expression. This resonates joy to the heart. Your soul is transitioning between one vibrational state to a higher frequency way of being. This will entail stifling through what has value and needs to be sustained for your soul's ongoing progress, and what can gracefully be released. And what I just read there is giving me this energy that came through here. This is somebody that's siphoning through what needs to be released. This is things, that someone has to clear up after, and what someone doesn't. What needs to go with you and what needs to remain behind, but I see someone is focused in here on the Queen of Wands' energy that they see within this energy of the sun. A happiness, it's a happy place is what I'm picking up on. But someone may not be who someone thinks they are, is what I'm also hearing. I'm going to continue to read the energy of the violent flame. It's a bit of a reader. I'm going to read the invocation of this card. So it reads, I now call forth of my own free will the blessing and the grace of the seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony, and the assistance of the unconditionally loving masters that surround me, Archangel Zadkiel and the violent flame. I open to the magic of creativity, soul wisdom, and the sacred intentions of my heart. May my soul be blessed with alignment to the unconditional loving emerging truth of the higher plan in service to the awakening of all beings. I embrace the spiritual power of my intentions and of the conscious and loving ritual and ceremony to enrich and involve spiritual presence into my soul and the world for the highest good of all. May all beings feel safe and consciously held in a loving divine order according to the great plan of love. May my own soul's path in that plan unfold with protection, grace, and purity through my own free will. So will it be. So I want to pull some of these cards in regards to this energy. We've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck, manifestation. You are worthy of love. No proof is needed. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, for those that I'm connecting with, why is the energy of the Empress here in the reverse? It's falling into this energy of the Knight of Wands, the energy of synchronicities, and it's here in the reverse. And all I see is change right now, but it says your past shapes you, but it doesn't define you. And someone may feel like their past is defining who they are, This can be the opinion of whosoever's within this Empress's energy. I'm now being brought to one of my cards that says you're only as strong as your weakest link. Somebody may see this Emperor is falling in this energy of the Emperor, Someone may see this Emperor as a weak link right now, you know, because of a non-committal way. They're surrounded by this energy of trying to win at all costs in their ego. But there's not an awareness that this Emperor is in the Nine of Swords. But I feel like this is both the energy of the Empress and the Emperor. In this energy of telepathy, if you're thinking of them, they're thinking of you, and if you're thinking of them, they're thinking of, you know, that kind of an energy that's going on here. So let's see, why is this energy? Why is the energy of the Empress here in the reverse, in addition to this message for those that I'm connecting with? I'm hearing right now, you may just be shocked by the things that are brought to the light. And as I said, that the card that wants to come through is not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people come to teach you something. You know, I'm hearing right now, how can you bring peace to where there's no peace? So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the Nine of Swords in regards to this energy for the Emperor. What's the energy of the Emperor here? So it reads, endings ain't always endings. But I feel like in this case, there may be some type of an ending, or at least that's what someone's thinking. Someone is in this mindset of believing not everyone is meant to stay forever, and some people come to teach, you know. But let's just clarify this energy. Why is the Emperor here in the energy? In the reverse, it reads, you were my home, now you're just a place I can return to. Maybe somebody is returning to a place which was once home. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is the Emperor here in the reverse? Neither in the reverse nor the upright. It's falling into this energy of the Eight of Swords. In this energy also of forgiveness and responsibility, it reads, if love had the weight, would you still carry it? You know? This is a kind of a mental imprisonment that someone's needing to take themselves away from. That mindset is what I'm picking up on. Why is the Eight? Well, I'm just paying attention to this Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here in the reverse? It says running from your problems won't solve them. Somebody may have been a runner because they were running from something that was deeply buried within them, you know. Only those who had eyes to see could see, you know. It's giving me that energy. Real recognizes real. So let's see, why is this energy of observe here? What's needed to be observed? That's been unspoken in regards to the energy of this message. What somebody was truly focusing on. Somebody was focusing on taking this leap of faith. Somebody wanted a new beginning, something different. It says no one else compares to you. Somebody was focused on something elsewhere other than you is what I'm picking up on. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy up? So it reads, you've moved on, haven't you? Like someone is definitely thinking about you. They're in this hanged man energy, you know. They want to know if there's anything that can be salvaged. I'm hearing from some type of a wreckage here. They want to know if this is a complete ending. They've had no indication. You know, somebody's really up in their head in regards to this. Why is the energy of the Queen of Wands here in regards to the energy of this message? Somebody wants to know whether they can build this bridge between you, build this gap. It reads, our connection is intense and it scares me. And it's falling into this energy of the King of Cups. Let's clarify the energy of the King of Cups in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating with this message. And the card reads, we are supposed to be us, not just you and me. You know, someone may feel like there's no teamwork here, that someone is completely letting go of something that they're not wanting to let go of. Someone wants to build the strength between you both. They don't want to walk away from this situation, from this connection. And at the bottom of the deck, it reads, hearing your name still makes my heart race. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, why is the King of Swords here in the reverse? Someone may have been manipulative in the past, you know. It says you've come further than you think. Maybe somebody's never gained this type of emotion for you the way how, you know. I'm paying attention to the card that's behind all of this, and it's the card of attraction in the energy of whosoever's in this energy of the Fool was basically in this promiscuous energy, even, you know, being promiscuous with individuals who they had no attraction to, because they were trying to take themselves out of this energy of a Three of Swords. They were trying to heal a broken heart. Let's see, tell me more about this energy. But during this process, someone may have connected with a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, who they're seeing as a happy place. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. If fate brought us together, why won't it let us be? Falling into this energy of what someone's sitting down contemplating and sifting through, you know. So in the energy of this Nine of Cups, that's this energy of the Nine of Cups here. Neither in the reverse nor the upright. In this energy of will. This is someone losing their will here. Losing their sense of direction is what I'm hearing. Again, I'm picking up on this alcohol energy. The card that wants to come through is, I won't lie, I still check up on you sometimes. And it's falling into this energy of you've come further than you think. Again, this just feels to me like options and choices. You know, if something don't work, it's giving me a kind of, if something don't work out in one way, it may work out with someone else in another way. I'm seeing multiple energies here. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Neither in the reverse nor the upright in regards to the energy of this message. Someone could have been battling with their sexuality also, is what I'm picking up on here. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the King of Pentacles here in regards to the energy of this message? I'm only going to take this card. First card I saw come through. It says, the more I try to hide my feelings, the more obvious they become. And let me just see these cards. I thought it was more that came out than that. And I just feel like that's just symbolic to this message. But it reads, you've always known the truth. You just refuse to see it. I'm afraid to get close and terrified to lose you. It's in the reverse. This now is definitely giving me this energy of somebody who may be battling with their sexuality, you know. This card came through in the reverse also, and it says, trust your gut. It's really wrong. Trust your intuition. And this card's in the reverse. It's like one way, one direction. But it's in the reverse. In the energy of the Chariot. It's this energy of someone is backing up from some type of sexual encounter here. And it could well be, I'm having a drunken night. So at the bottom of the deck it says, losing you taught me love isn't about possession. Tell me more about this energy of the maze. Why is the energy of the maze here in regards to the energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with? Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no, it's just wait. And just observe is what I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck, final message from this deck set reads, some things ain't about you not being good enough. They're just not right for you. Something is just not your fit, you know. I'm picking up again on this energy of battling with sexuality here. There may be this disconnection, this lack of honesty, because somebody may have feelings for somebody of the same gender. However this may resonate for you, male or female. I'm going to pull a few love messages and I'm going to end this message here. So in regards to the energy of this message, why is the energy of the Empress here in regards to this? A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light and love. And it's falling into this energy of, I'm afraid to get close and terrified to lose you. Let's get another message in regards to the energy for those that's resonating with this message. Balance. It says love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And it's falling into this energy of, the more I try to hide my feelings, the more obvious they become. It's like someone can't lie to themselves anymore, you know, someone's having to face their truth. They can't run from the situation anymore. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, tell me more. Why is the energy of the Emperor here? Message for the Emperor. Something the Emperor is observing here. Passion. Have magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at present. Enjoy it. That's what someone's observing right now. That's the direction they're wanting to move in. So let's see, in regards to the energy of the Emperor, in the energy of this message, what's the most important message? The most important message that's needed to be heard at this time for those that's in the energy of the Emperor. Three cards, I believe this is, that wants to come through. So we've got freedom here, and I can see that in the energy of the Fool. So it reads, it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. And that's the energy I was picking up around here with the Eight of Pentacles. It says you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. For those that's in the energy of the Emperor. So let's see, I want to clarify this energy. There's something about this area here. Something about a vehicle overindulgence going in the wrong direction. You know, this is giving me drink driving energy. Lost energy. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is the Nine of Cups here? I feel like this is the wrong deck I'm using. But why is the energy of the Nine of Cups here in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating with? And we've got healing. It's here in the reverse. In this energy of freedom. You've come further than you think. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel the relationship being healed this very moment. So let's see, why is the energy of the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? Closing messages in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating. I feel like I'm using the wrong deck. And I'm also now picking up on this energy of once you start something, there's no turning back, you know? It's a one-way road. Tell me more about this energy. What's the message? Reflection. There's definitely something about driving here. It says, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no. It's just wait for this new beginning to come in. You know, for the lights to go on is what I'm hearing. This message feels very specific. I'm literally seeing visions. So let's see, in regards to this energy, tell me more about the energy of the the King of Pentacles. Again, this could be a Queen of Wands in the masculine energy. I'm also picking up on that balance, that yin-yang energy. So let's see, tell me more about this energy, especially in this energy of the Chariot. Two cards want to come through in regards to this energy of the King of Pentacles, and it's falling into this energy of, I won't lie, I still check up on you sometimes, but that's here in the reverse. It says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Embrace. There's a third energy here now of embrace. It says, through each other you find the missing pieces. And I feel like on that note, I'm going to end this message here with this card. Look into yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. You know? And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. I feel like it's a little bit of a cliffhanger, to be fair. End it with some ancestral messages. Again, I feel like nothing is happening for no reason in regards to the energy of this message. So just to close this message, and again, remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. And appreciations to all of my subscribers. And if the message has resonated with you, remember to subscribe to the channel, press the bell for any upcoming messages. And again, appreciations to each and every one of you. You're definitely helping my channel to grow with the interactions, your shares, your comments, your likes. You know, in order for those that's needing to hear a message to receive a message at this time. But the card that wants to come through is this energy of the moon. Something may be seen during the moon season, or something may have happened during the moon phase. I was picking up on that energy. You got snake energy here. Shed old skin. Release something that's taken place in the past. Release it and let it go. This could be keeping somebody up at night, you know. But the more someone tries to hide their feelings, is the more obvious something is becoming. So someone is needing to find balance in how it is that they're thinking, projecting out to the world right now in regards to the pain that they may be feeling here. You know, I'm still channeling this message can go on deeper. You know, I'm literally just channeling. Let's close this energy for those that may be resonating. And we've got the energy of the arrow. You know, whatever this heartache was, this heart pain, it went straight to the heart, you know. This is the cause of why somebody may have been this King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody who may have been a little bit manipulative at sometimes, wasn't always thinking in the most balanced way. You know, someone never had a clear direction because they were facing this energy of the sun neither being in the reverse nor the upright. They were blinded by this Queen of Wands, this energy, this beauty is the energy I'm picking up on. And it's this energy of not everything that glitters is gold, is what I'm picking up on here also. But surround yourself with a protective energy. That's what somebody was needing to do, but instead, you know, they went on a low vibrational spree, is what I'm picking up on. Promiscuous energy. So let's see in regards to this energy. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, sorry. I can't, it's like I can't stop channeling. But I am going to end this message. Something can't end. This is not happening for no reason. Something can't end here. Or someone doesn't want something to end. So we've got this energy of spring. See your seeds grow. You may receive a message within the spring or before. And we've got all summer. And it says bask in joy and light. And on that note, I'm going to definitely end this message here. So love and light, peace and blessings to you all.